Welcome back everyone. For those who are new to this channel, my name is Steve. Let's continue with the series on data science. In fact, in the earlier video we have seen what is NumPy and also installed NumPy module on our systems. We created one-dimensional, two-dimensional, multi-dimensional arrays by taking user input and also user-defined inputs, and also learned some basic operations on NumPy. If you have not seen that video, please go and watch it out there. I think some suggestion box is popped up right above me, and also continue this video so that you can get a complete idea that what, where and why do we use NumPy in Python. Without any delay, let's go into the topic. Come back. Now let's see some basic operations on matrix using NumPy module. Firstly, let's go to Python IDLE. Go to Start menu and type IDLE so that you can find Python IDLE. As I mentioned in the previous video, we can only run small chunks of code in this IDLE. To run large lines of code, you need to go to some text editor. For that, go to File, click on New File so that you can write code on this and run that in some command prompt. Okay. Now let's write some code to implement that. Firstly, you need to import NumPy. Then I'll be passing the values to the matrix using some list. For that, I'm creating my list and I'm passing some values, right? I'll be taking that in some order so that we can predict the output. It's 1, 2, 3, space 2 space 3 space 4. Next 4, 5, 6. Now let's pass these values using numpy.array. In the previous video, I have shown that using numpy.ndArray. NdArray is used, we don't know the values, that is taking the input from the user. Whereas we can use numpy.array when we know the values. Here we know the values, right? We are passing through that list. So we can use numpy.array. My list. Right, let's print that. Print dot. Okay, sorry, I forgot to assign that. Let's assign that to A. Okay, print A. Okay, right. Let's save that using matrix, right? Matrix.py. Okay, then go to command prompt to run this file. Go to Start menu and type cmd so that you can access command prompt. And firstly, before executing, you need to go to the file where it has, I mean directory. For me, it is in desktop, so I need to go to that directory, right? cd space, it's in one directory, cd space desktop. Python space, I have saved that using mat, right? mat.py. Yeah. It showed 1 space 2 space 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6. Let's do some operations and see the output. Firstly, the basic operation on matrix is addition, right? In order to do addition, we need two matrices. Let's copy the first one and paste it and change some values so that you can find the difference. Okay. For addition, we don't need to change that. Okay. I'll directly do that. My list. Again, we need to assign the values using NumPy, right? A different I did not change any values here. Let's print A plus B, right? Addition of matrix, two matrices, right? Let's save that and go to command prompt and run there. See here. The addition of two matrices, 2, 4, 6, yeah, it printed well. You can see that here. Addition of two matrices, right? If you use NumPy, it's very easy. Whereas if you want to do that in some other languages like C, it takes a lot of code to write to do that. Okay, we'll perform some other operations too, like A minus B, right? As these two are same matrices, it should be printing 0 matrix. I mean 3 into 3. All elements of that matrix are 0, right? See, come on, let's see what happens. it printed 0 matrix, right? Okay, we can also perform addition, subtraction, multiplication operation also. Let's see that. Multiplication operation. Control S. Let's see what it gives. Yeah, it printed well. So we can also perform addition, multiplication, subtraction. And now let's see how to reshape the one-dimensional array using NumPy. Okay. I'm taking all this off. Let's consider a one-dimensional array now, so that it is easy to observe the reshaping. Okay, firstly, my list equal to, I'll take only one array, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For reshaping, you need to have a particular amount of elements. That is, if you want to convert that into a 3 into 3 matrix, at least you need to have 9 elements. If you have 7 elements and you want to reshape that into 3 into 3, an error. We'll see that case too. Let's run that. Firstly, I'll take 4 elements so that I can construct a 2 into 2 matrix. Firstly, it is in one dimensional array, right? Okay. NumPy dot array, that is my list. My list. Let's assign that to a value. Let's consider it as a dot reshape. That's it. Single function reshape. That number of rows, number of 2 comma 2. Okay. Let's print that array. Print A. We have assigned that as a single one-dimensional array, and later we are reshaping that using reshape function that into 2 into 2 dimension. Let's see what does it print. Go to command prompt, run that. Okay, it executed, shows it converted one-dimensional array into 2-dimensional, that is 2 into 2 matrix. This video, please do like, share, and if you're new to this channel, please subscribe to Creative World. As always, keep learning, my lovely friends. Bye bye. See you in next video on this video.